Hey, what's up, my dude? Thank you very much for the good luck. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Same to everyone else. Yeah, I got a little frustrated at the end of last night because I lost a 48 at the very end, but I'm over it now. It's okay. The fact I had two 48 potential runs before like the very end of the game just means I'm gonna get one very shortly. It's not a big deal. I mean, to be fair, I feel like anyone who loses like a 30-second lead at the final fights would be kind of upset. So, I mean, it was warranted, but the important thing is just not to dwell on it the next day. Yo, Podgy, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. Go for the 47? Possible. I mean, my sum of best is certainly low enough to warrant that at this point if I have a really good run, but I'll settle for like a mid to low 48. That would still be pretty good. I can't wait till I get to JJ though, because World of Chaos is like a kind of stupid easy, aside from like maybe face. You literally just stun dog everything that's a normal enemy and they die really quickly. So I will have my revenge on World of Chaos eventually. But man, is it a really annoying part of the game. When you have, like, lacking resource, potentially. Yo, Lasagna, thank you for the good luck. Hello, Celestial Rose. Things are going well on my end, hope the same is for you. Yeah, can't complain too much, things have been good lately. Was a little bit in a trouble spot a couple days ago, I've rallied back and I'm feeling much better, as you can tell from, general enjoyment and how long I've been streaming as of late. Don't know how long that, set of long streams is gonna last. It might end tonight. I thought it was gonna end yesterday, but I was wrong. How's my elbow? Pretty much better. I just have a cut on my arm that needs to heal all the way, but there's no like pain on the bone or anything now, so it's good. And even if there is, it's like it's so minor I don't even really notice it. Wow. I almost saw the legendary 2 combo shadows too. That would have been cool. Need to get up and get dressed, but it's cold outside of the blankets, yeah? Relatable. Yo, Febreze, what's up, my dude? Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Not gonna lie, man, earlier, before I went live, I worked on setting up some, JJ splits. Because, I feel like there's a chance that I might just hit the run I want, like, at any time now. And, if I'm still feeling up to it, I might just do an impromptu JJ run without any real practice, because who really cares? Because it's, more of a case of just kind of getting an idea what I can do and what I shouldn't do. I do have notes ready from when I did the quadfecta. But who's to say those are, like, fully accurate and stuff, so we'll see. Yo, Traxxas, what up? Thank you for the good luck. And thank you for the good luck as well, like Kyrie. Yo, Master Train, what's up, my dude? Thank you, thank you. Got a whole day, or at least what's left of it, to recharge and relax. Let's go, my dude. Hit refresh on a reply to a discussion post and you lost everything. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Hope you guys are doing well today. I woke up at a very early 3:30 p.m. and struggled to get everything done that I wanted to beforehand, but that's okay. It's probably the thing that happens when you stream until terrible hours at night and don't really have time for much else because you're streaming for 12 hours. Woke up at 1:30. I wish that were me, dude. It's okay though. His sleep schedule really bad if I'm still relatively on time to when I normally stream and all that other stuff. Yes, very much is, but that's okay. Dude, true Amnorella. That's what I think about this game almost every day. Dude, we would be best friends. I think this series is really stupid too. I agree. Should play FF or Zelda? I like those too. Just KH is my main speed game, but I'm not opposed to going back to those at some point. Yo, Double Trend, what's up, my dude? Thank you very much for the good luck, I appreciate that. I am doing pretty well myself, hopefully you are as well. I used to speedrun Majora's Mask way back in the day, but it's been a while since I've done that. What franchise would you most like to see Tetsuya Nomura fuck up and ruin? Preferably nothing. I don't really have any good picks, TBH. A Pokemon game. That's not an option. Well, I'm making it an option. Have fun, Garfield. I mean, Ananda. Do your thing. I will do my thing. I always do my thing. You know my things that I do. Are you joking, dude? No. Going for that last orb reflect is so risky because you might not be able to get your damage out in time because it's like honestly without proper crits it's very tight on damage, so I probably should stop going for that. Yo, Mr. Nojo Jojo, hope we're doing well. I mean, in all fairness, you could technically just take it upon yourself to route stuff on your own, just based on your own experience, but it's a lot easier to kind of look around and see what other people are doing. And take inspiration from what people do, and maybe think about integrating something similar into your methods of approach. I am a professional strat stealer from many people who've ran games. It's, to be honest, I've come up with very few strats on my own over the years of speedrunning. I'm just very good at, replicating what people have come up with, I think. Oh, what is this fucking layout of enemies, dude? You okay, Blade? What's up? Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Favorite non-boss Heartless? Rare Truffle. I had good thoughts and feelings about the start after the Dark Side 1 split in Destiny Islands, and then, nah. Average or mediocre start instead. Yo, Simple, what's up? Thank you very much for the good luck. So your favorite non-heartless boss? Dragon Mal, probably. Yo, Tink, thank you. Hey, Matt, thank you very much. Hope you both are doing well tonight. Well, I mean, you can light Trickmaster's matchsticks on fire manually with your magic, but that's not a positive thing. When you cast magic as the third hit on Jafar, he procs a anti-magic barrier. Kind of running out of ideas. Ursula 1 in general is a unique fight in revolving around magic. Whether people enjoy it or not, but it is different. Yo, Martin, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. So, I mean, there's a few instances where magic actually does kind of have its purpose for certain fights, but it's just not as prominent as just beating the shit out of the enemy. So, I mean, that's fair. It is interesting, though, there are a few bits of the game, occasionally, where magic is actually kind of, thought about as far as integration is concerned, so that's cool. Yeah, there's a handful of fights in KH1 where magic has some kind of impact on the AI, and or just, like, the whole thing is revolved around it, but... Offensive Keyblade swings are generally your go-to for most stuff. Yo, Shiratama, low, current goal is low 48 or high 47, and I'd be pretty happy with that. I feel like it's instances like Ursula 1, where in later games they kind of have a little information bar, or when you pause the game it gives you like a little bit of advice. So that way you're not completely confused as to why this particular fight's like you're not progressing in it or something. Because the most they did with KH1 is have King Triton be like, oh, use magic on her cauldron. And that you're gonna get to in like, you know, 10 minutes or whatever, that you're probably gonna forget this information. Especially if you just had to like save the game right after you saw that text box, you're not gonna remember the next time you come back to play it and you fight Ursula and it's like, what the heck is going on? So I appreciate the quality of life stuff that's upgraded beyond KH1, which I mean is understandable why certain things like that aren't the way they are, but... Yeah, I can see a lot of people being very confused about the Ursula 1 fight just because they get one little tidbit of info, like, way before the fight even starts. And nothing to really work with outside of that. Yo, Ombre, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. Current goal is low 248 or high 247 for all worlds. I'd be pretty happy with a time like that. And then after that I do some Proud JJ until I get a run I'm fairly happy with in that, which I'm not sure what it's going to be until we get there. When I was younger, I thought you had to use the corresponding magic to whatever color the actual cauldron was. And then when I realized you could literally just use fire, which is like a very fast-acting spell, and it's very cheap as well to get it off, I was like, oh, that's cool. But I like, sometimes the cauldron would be like blue and red and or yellow and shit, and I thought to myself, huh. It's probably laid out that way because they want you to use that specific magic on it, but then come the speedrun of it, I'm just like, oh, you can just spam fire and shit. No simple. Current record. Actually, no one's done an all pro codes run on PC, but for PS4, a couple people have done it. And the current fastest time takes like a little over 50 minutes. That's with deathless fights and very little mistake. So it's under an hour if you do it well. I also have to realize when Nintendo did that run, all pro codes was like brand new. And data fights were not really known super well at that point either, as far as openings and general advantages you can really take. That and the fact that it's also really fucking hard, and that wasn't a lot of time to actually optimize or grind the category anyway. Giving people like a year or so to do data fights, or like even more so, with all pro codes, people tend to find stuff out and just generally know how to deal with the fights more easily. Yo, Explosion, thank you for the good luck. Want to hear something, Pog? Your new PC arrives on Tuesday. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy your new baby. Favorite boss fight in KH1? Probably either the second Ansem fight, or Kurdzisa. Like, if we're talking storyline, definitely the second Ansem fight. If we're talking out of everything, probably Kurdzisa is my favorite fight in the game. Yo, Zach, thank you. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, no one has done a task of KH3 yet. There's also been no real modern tasks of KH1 to my knowledge. But KH2 has had some task stuff done in relative recent history. I was gonna make a pun but couldn't figure one out. I hate when that happens. Missed opportunities make me sad. I mean, to be fair, I've only been running All Worlds for like a week, so I mean, it didn't really take me long to get sub 250. Yo, Chrome, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. I look at it as I'm just getting better at the category in terms of like menus and other specific all-world stuff, and overall the game is also behaving, so I mean, it's not a bad thing. I was gonna say, where's my fucking Cura, dude? Doing fairly long streams, right? I mean, that's true. If you stream 12 hours a day, chance of getting a PB in only a couple hour category is probably relatively up there. Not always, though, but it helps. But I mean, generally speaking, the more time you have to do something, the better a chance you have of improving it. Thank you, Denzel. I appreciate that. Coming up with my content for me. This is all you aspire to be in life, is having people do stuff for you so it's easy. I might die here. I'm in danger. Who has anything to worry about, dude? Just deal a lot of damage before Stealth State can do anything. Nothing to worry about. I'm pleasantly surprised that that fight went as well as it did, because by how fast it went, I literally was not in any danger at any time. So it's refreshing to just kind of have stuff not blow up in my face like that. Thank you, Mile. I appreciate that. Thank you for the congrats as well. Here's hoping we see 248 today, and if not, that's okay too. Not enjoying the ice? Yeah, woke up to some more snow, because woohoo, everyone loves that shit. Yo, Rom, what's up, dude? Misa. I hope we're doing well. You ever have just those ethereal skies where it's like orangey from the sun, like after a rainy day in the summer? It's pretty cool to see that. Or like pink or some shit. It's really good. Yo, Bermengio, what up, my dude? Thank you for the good luck. I've had a long, hard day of work. You'll be lurking. Sounds good, my dude. Enjoy the lurky lurk, and hope the rest of your night is chill. Take a load off. You've deserved it. You deserve it, whatever it may be. Yo, Speedy. Yo, KH on PC. Welcome to hell. I mean, enjoy your time with it. Yeah, and it do be cold when a lot of snow, and it's cold. Okay. New strats! Well, not really, but ideas. We're gonna do something different this run, in this world. I'm gonna put on Jungle King right now.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene.
I can never remember if porque, like, separated is why or it's because. I know it's like when it's together as one word, it's one thing, and then when they're two separate words, I forget. I think when it's spaced, it's why. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, I can never remember that. Porque is one is what is because I was pretty sure, but I mean, good for clarification. Man, these dudes still don't die in one hit like I was hoping for. That's unfortunate. What happened to your typing? I don't know, dude. You also typed quesadilla like C-A-E-S-I-D-A the other day, so I mean. Pork in French, I think, is just pork, but it's with a C at the end instead of a K, I think. Maybe it's pronounced like slightly differently, but I think the spelling is like almost identical. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I think I've seen that from like culinary-based things I've seen. Yo, Lil Andy, what's up, my dude? Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate that. French is a garbage language? Wow. Let me just give you 420, 10, 7 bits really quick. I mean, I know that numbers in French are kind of a meme, like when you start getting up there, but still, I think French is interesting. Not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't think it's silly. If you want a language that's wild as fuck, speak English. No, bad. English breaks its own rules half the time, though, and it's really annoying. I feel like most other languages, albeit there are exceptions to everything, of course, but I feel like English is probably one of the most unintuitive in terms of, like, pronunciation and just general, like, grammatical stuff from time to time. I mean, I guess the grammar is fine once you just kind of wrap your head around how you're supposed to put words in order, but it's like, it's weird how it's so different to most other languages. And they always describe shit after the actual noun you're talking about, but in English we have to describe the noun before we actually just, like, say what the noun is. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I before E except after C is one of the stupidest lies in the world. It's not right. Welcome back, Mile. Walking the doggo. Cool. One of these things is not like the other. Can you figure out which word isn't quite the same? The answer is yes. Any tips to beating Oogie Boogie in the first encounter on Proud mode? Wishing Star is cool. If you don't have that keyblade, I highly recommend going to grab it in Traverse Town after you finish Monstro. And if you have Slapshot, also put that on and abuse the critical hits that you get from doing Slapshots over and over again. Thank you, Explosion, for the 97 biddies. Kata 27 baby. I'm not sure if I quite said that right, but hopefully I was close. Yeah, dude, I can't believe we have 2 Pisces in English. That's fucked up, dude. Yo, Zero Cooler, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I agree. English is very unusual. It's like, it's no wonder some people have a hard time grasping English if they're not too familiar with it as far as, like, natively speaking it. Because, it's stupid in a lot of ways. Seems most other languages have, like, a relatively similar pattern to how things are done, but, English likes to just make its own fucking rules to be cool, and I don't like that. The fact that pony and baloney rhyme is ridiculous. I agree, that is hilarious. Don't get why they nerf Wishing Star in Final Mix. Have they? Did they actually? I thought it was unchanged between original version, but I haven't played original KH1 forever, so I don't know. Crit damage got lowered by 2 for some reason? Wow. That's actually kind of scary to me. Because I still think Wishing Star's damage when you utilize the critical hit thing is already still really good in this game. So the fact that it was even more powerful in original is kind of scary to think about. Like, maybe I'm just too predisposed to seeing how the damage output is, but the fact that you can 3-cycle Oogie on pretty much any difficulty, and 2-cycle on beginner mode if you're, like, actually running that as well. But just, like, the capabilities of your damage output in KH1 seem kind of obscene at times. I mean, to be fair, though, that's kind of like every single Kingdom Hearts game if you know exactly what to do. Your damage output at certain points is, like, ridiculously high if you know how to do the fight properly. Chaining Reflex with Combo Master into, like, explosion or guard break finishes and shit, like, that's wacky, dude. It's really funny, too, because as someone who's natively spoken English for, well, I'm not gonna say 25 years. I've made noises for 25 years. Probably like 23 to 24 years, something like that. I still don't fully understand or grasp the whole concept of grammatical order for certain things, or just like knowing exactly what the right contraction might be. In a few specific cases, like, I'll probably still be incorrect with how I phrase stuff. Is this dude gonna kill me? No. I feel like you genuinely would have to study English very heavily to really fully comprehend it anyway. Like, I mean, obviously I know enough, I would hope so, to have, like, general conversations and just speak my mind about a few things, but I know I'm not being grammatically correct every time I speak it. It's not very uncommon for people to kind of just flip, like, a word here or there in the normal grammatical correct tense. When they're, like, not really focused on shit like that, but people just understand because those two come together to describe what you're talking about, and people are like, whatever. No one gives a shit when you're arguing, like, tiny semantics and stuff like that, but it is technically going on. It is a mistake when you're speaking it. That's not a very optimistic attitude, Explosion. Ultima would be speedrun strats. Yeah, it would be. It's one of the cool things about Plat is we get to fight Sephi at near level 100 with Ultima Weapon and fucking destroy him. It's feels good. Feels really good. You know, I got a comment on one of my KH1 videos recently. I haven't tested this because I'm not actually sure, but I'm very curious. Apparently you can die in the tutorial if you get healed enough times when you're fighting the shadows, which I didn't know about. Like, there might be, like, a finite amount of times the game heals you before it could, like, run out of, like, you know, the ability to do that. I don't know how many times you'd have to wait that out, but it would be funny to see if that's actually true. But based on how that works, and they can only have so many fucking values going on at a time, I would very, very largely believe that. The game eventually just can't give any more, like, heals to Sora because, like, a value would, like, overflow or some shit. And it just stops giving it to you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. So, I mean, it'd be cool to see if that's actually true or not. I feel like you'd probably have to get beat up for a long time before that happens, though, so I'm not really interested in trying, but it'd be cool to actually know that. The second Shadows fight that you do after you pick your EXP path, when you're in critical health, the game throws a potion on you, just so you don't die. Once you, like, reach, like, less than 25% of your max HP. But apparently, from what someone commented on one of the videos I have on YouTube, that you can actually run out of potions, or the game can run out of potions to cast on you. Would be interesting to get confirmation on that. You know, I've also gotten a fun little thing going on with, someone else on my Plat run. Like the Plat run I did recently. Someone said, yo, good luck on the run. I'm like, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. He's like, you're welcome. Are you gonna get Ultima Weapon this run? And it's like an ongoing, like, reply of just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'll think about shit like that, maybe. It's just like, the actual run is archived, it's done, it's finished, and it has happened, but it's like, we're treating it like it's a run that's actively going on. I think it's pretty funny. Yo, Magoogles, what's up, dude? Am I winning? Well, in this exact moment, yes. In another minute, probably not.
Yes, yo.
Yo, Nazda. Yeah.
Yes, yo. Yes, yo. Yes, yo. Yes, yo.
That's true. 3 pots. I feel you on that. Tuned it right into my favorite world. Let's go. This world is awesome. How's the day? The day is Carpe Diem. I am seizing it. I'm doing okay. Hopefully you are as well, Milch. Yo, Goofy, what up? Why is this a boss fight? If you die in the beginning, it's people have already found it out. If you die during Shadows 2, it just reloads from the cutscene where you're entering that part of Dive into the Heart again. Like, you know how you select your EXP path and then there's like a white flash and then it loads in a cutscene of Sora walking on to the next like class pane. It just repeats that sequence when you die. Aladdin fell down. Man. Oh, I did so much. I did everything in my power to try to, you know, get the kill. I just couldn't do enough damage in time. I didn't get, like, if I got, like, one extra crit somewhere in there, probably, but... sigh. The Jafar one's obnoxious because of that. Kinda need Aladdin to help me out for the second half of the fight there. Yes, you can manipulate your fire to do a multitude of things. If the third hit you do is magic-based, he procs an anti-magic barrier, and it sets his moveset back another turn. If you're below that little opening in the ground, when he's teleporting around, you force him to go back to the center platform, which is ideal. And if you're on either side of the right or left, he goes to the opposite column, or just platform from where you currently are and stuff. There's a lot of manipulation going on in Jafar 1. Just based on how his AI works, but there's only so much you can do. I can't really control how active my party members are, so if Aladdin doesn't feel like helping out or he falls off a ledge or something like that, it's unfortunate. Yo, Miss Colette, thank you for the good luck. Jafar 1 is actually a very technical fight, but it's also, like, technical to the point of being really obnoxious. Like, it's like, yeah, I kind of made a mistake, but this fight is, like, really obnoxious to the point it's like, even if I did more stuff in my power to do something about it, it really wouldn't have made that much of a difference, kind of thing. So, yeah, it's kind of dumb. Like, I pretty much did the Jafar fight about as well as I could. Maybe I could have lowered his HP slightly more. But the problem with the Jafar fight is you can sometimes over-damage him if Aladdin is, like, whooping ass with his attacks and critting a lot. And if he falls under half a bar of HP, he immediately dips instead of doing his, like, little purple stuff attack. So you want to try to get him into that sweet spot where he's, like, within killable range, but not so low on health that he teleports away immediately. And you get the fastest ideal fight because of that, because he'll be right at the edge or the cusp of half a bar of health, but he's a little bit ahead of that, so he doesn't immediately teleport. And then as soon as you start attacking him, right when he queues up his move before he teleports away, you start entering that threshold where he would normally do it. So, very temperamental fight in terms of HP gauge. I'd say Jafar 1's probably one of the more technical fights in the game to really rally behind as far as figuring out exactly what you want to do. Standard and Proud mode kind of have it rough because there's like a sort of improvisation to it that you just kind of have to hope you manage. Beginner and level 1 should have no issue getting either a 1 or 2 cycle respectively, if you do the strat correctly though, but Standard and Proud have a bit of a hard time with it. Jafar is a bitch more than a lot of other fights, I will say. It's just like, it's so nice when it goes correctly, and then when it goes wrong, most of the time it's a complete disaster. Sometimes you'll have fights not go quite right and you lose like 5 to 10, it's like, whatever, that sucks. But sometimes if like you fail to loop him correctly and he like runs around the entire room, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, beginner has it easy for. Well, I mean, shocker. I know. Beginner has it easy for a lot of fights, and Jafar is no exception. If you can force the anti-magic barrier proc, and then you can get the stagger on him, the fight should pretty much be in the bag, unless you're really bad at air comboing afterwards. And or you get hit by his purple stuff attack when you're in midair and it like sends you flying off the platform. That can also be problematic, but if your damage is also good, you can still catch him before he teleports away. So I mean, shrug. I feel like Standard and Proud have it much worse in terms of trying to get the ideal fight. Because it's a tiny bit inconsistent, but it's also like mostly up to you. I just hate having to rely on Aladdin for damage though, because it's humanly impossible for you to get a 2-cycle. I'm pretty sure, unless you either are the luckiest person in the fucking world and get a crit on every finisher you do, or Aladdin helps you out for a little bit of extra damage because he does pretty well in that fight when he cooperates. Same with Genie Jafar, but you don't have to rely on anything aside from your own abilities and moves in beginner mode in level 1 and such. Wouldn't that be crazy if we could manipulate critical hits in this game? That'd actually be nutty. I highly doubt that's ever going to be something we can realistically do, but I mean the potential for that would be... well, I mean, I guess technically the forehead response is just use Wishing Star. But I mean, you know what I mean. Stuff that's like meant to be purely random. I remember Den saying something about manipulating RNG values and such is probably not going to be realistic for KH1 because it's constantly changing over every tiny thing you do. At least like something along those lines, so I don't know about that.
Hello, Tree Mecha. Thank you for the good luck. No, most consistent Disney World in the run would probably be Atlantica. Only thing that's RNG is the shark spawn when you have to go back to Sunken Ship. If it spawns far away from you, you lose time. Spawns close, you save time. Or like that's optimal rather. Yo game, thank you for the good luck. I would say Atlantica is probably the best world in this game speedrun wise because it's the most consistent out of everything. And it also has a really cool out of bounds we utilize to speed the world up, so it's very speedrun friendly and just really cool and caters to a lot of unique strats, especially in the level 1 sensibility. Good luck with that, man. Not a big fan of packing and moving. I had to do that a few months ago. Shit sucks. Yo, Katashi, thank you. You a real one? You too, game. You a real one as well. Emotional. I'd say Monster is actually fairly inconsistent because Sora sometimes just doesn't grab the blue platforms because collision detection with them is weird. Parasite Cage randomly breaks out based on what your party members do in the fight. And yeah, I'd say that for those reasons you can lose like 5 to 10 seconds in a few spots and it's pretty annoying. Got some hot math. Oh man. You know I'm all about those maths. Well, I thought the theoretical worst thing that could ever happen to you in Phantom is if he constantly gave you thunders, because then you can like unironically run out of MP before the fight's over. It's like never ever going to happen because of how many fucking like 1 in 4s you'd have to roll in a row, but I think technically you could get bricked in the fight if you only got thunders the entire time. But I mean, I know we're just talking about general stuff, so I mean that's like actual mathematics. It's like feasible to see happen. I understand that, but. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm just being very technical on things. You know how it'd be. Please do elaborate, though. I'd be interested in hearing this. To get all red/yellows, it takes 24 rounds, so 12 cycles then. Unless you mean that's also inclusive of like the rounds themselves are inclusive of like the actual 2 sets of damage. I assume you mean like every instance you can do like, can I grab the fucking elixir? I assume you mean every instance you can deal damage to him, like in sets of 3 when you say that. Yeah, basically every 6 times he gets damaged, he does the thingy. So, 2 cycles of 3 gives, forces that retaliation. Yeah, 12 cycles, okay, sorry. It's just one of those things where people are looking at it from, like, a different perspective as well. No biggie. It's still really interesting, though. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I think 24 seems a bit excessive if you have to sit through 24 attacks where he's, like, shooting the stupid spirit at you and draining your health. What was the thing on that as well? Like, blizzards are stuff you want to avoid with that? Because they do the least amount of damage or something like that? Like, fires and thunders are better for damage in that fight. Yo, Wayward, thank you for the good luck. So if he did nothing but physicals and blizzards, you'd be not having the best time, I guess, then. Like what, 2 white hearts followed by a blizzard, I guess, would probably be the worst thing. Because you couldn't get damage storage for a potential blizzard after that. Yeah, that's annoying. Since finishers do more damage than your regular hits, and blizzards don't really do so much unless you have damage storage. So yeah, that sucks. Oh my god. Get Donald. Help me. Oh, he's not doing it. I haven't played around with the out of bounds outside of just clipping out and doing the thingy, so that'd be up to someone to test it. I do know if you hit the load zone for Sunken Ship before you go to Ariel's Grotto, the game doesn't like that. And like load zones deactivate and you break the game in the sequence and you kind of fuck yourself, so don't do that. But as far as like maneuvering out of bounds, I'm not really sure what the extent is. $43, fuck, dude. I mean, I guess that would explain why, you know, there's quite a variance for that fight at times. At least in level 1. I've definitely had my instances of losing like losing like 30 seconds on that toward the end of my run, and it kind of fucked me over. So that's cool. In parentheses, it's cool in the way that I think it's cool that you can miss hook ship because the game is fun. You know, hear me out, fellas. It's almost like this game isn't what, like, when they made KH1, their first idea in mind was not for people to beat it as quickly as possible. I don't know. I don't know if that comes from just, like, the way most people play video games, not being able to skip the cutscenes, you know. I don't know, that's weird. I can't believe they didn't design this game for speedrunners 20 years ago. I'm a little upset about that. Oh, right. Good old party members doing chip damage. That's epic as well. I banish you to the void. Sounds good, Explosion. Have fun with that. It's interesting to me when they did the data fights that they have some new lines for characters. Like the what Xemnas says when you lose to him in the data fight's not the same as when you lose to him in the this storyline. Like, a lot of voice lines are recycled from the storyline, but Xemnas has a special one, and obviously Xehanort does, because he didn't really have, like, well, his voice line in the original storyline was, like, you know, when you beat him, so him actually saying something when you beat his data fight is interesting. Ah, shit. I used too many blizzards there. Well, that's epic, dude. I fucked myself. I like fucking myself. It's my favorite pastime. I do it like every fucking day, man, when I speedrun this game. You're going where I belong. Not every day. Sometimes I'm just that badass. And I whoop ass at video games every single time I play. Sometimes I get destroyed so heavily. It really depends what the gods have in store for me when I play video games that day. I don't really see a reason to bring back Halloween Town at this point, though. Like, after 2... 443. After 2, things kind of got resolved. To be honest, I was surprised to see Halloween Town come back. I think, like, technically they have another Aladdin movie they could build off of, I think, but then it's, like, simultaneously, I don't know. I'm more of an advocate for newer worlds to be introduced to the series instead of returning worlds. I appreciate that they did that more for 3. Not all of them were great additions, Frozen, but some cool stuff was introduced, and I like that. I thought Tangled World was cool. I liked Toy Story World a decent bit. Monstropolis was okay. Not my favorite, but not terrible. Yeah, we'll get Olympus for like 8 million, the 8 millionth time. Hey man, if they can actually work with frozen people and, you know, let them have enough creative control for what they want to do with the world, it probably could be good. Unfortunately, they had to abide by very strict measures for KH3 and the world kind of sucked ass. Yo, Hellfire Comms, thank you for the raid, I appreciate that. Thank you, Spar, I appreciate it. Deep Space, I take it or leave it. It was fine. The whole gotcha take that minigame for Aqua, though, is pretty ass. Don't really like it very much. Yeah, Psycho Fan, how goes the new stream, dudes? It going good, I think. I hope, maybe. Barrel's not getting hit by any of this New England weather we're having, so that's too bad. This Halloween town was really, really bad, and I'm not happy with my pace. But that's okay, the game doesn't care if I'm happy or not. It doesn't matter to it. Now, I was feeling pretty okay before this split. Now I'm thinking, this run kinda sucks. Be cool if it, stops sucking immediately, otherwise, I don't really know what to make of it. It needs to, like, not lose any more time starting now. Or bad things will happen. It's a really fun part of the run, KP, when you just enter and exit Geppetto's house 30 times for a gummy blueprint. It's really cool. Because back on PS3, you need to get every single blueprint in the game to get the trophy, and it was pretty awful. And that's one of the arbitrary requirements for getting one of them. It's not 100 times, it's 30. 100 times would be... It feels like 100, but it's 30. Oh, sorry. Had to take a quick little nap there. Yeah, that's about how interesting this fucking minigame is. Streamer dies of boredom. Live on stream, you saw it here. The screenshot input in the Discord, good. Is a run invalid if the runner dies in the middle of the run? Asking for a friend who is maybe not alive anymore. I mean, sure, KP, although a channel getting banned as a result of that would not be my first problem, or like the first thing I think of. I would think of a lot of other horrible things as a result of that, but that's morbid, so probably shouldn't talk about that. Diggle thinks I'm a jackass. What are you talking about, man? Do you think? Look at this dude. Do you think he gives a fuck about anything? He's just blank staring at this dude trying to climb up or float up the fucking tree. I don't think he cares, dude. He's just sitting here doing the friggin' like Mike W emote. Yeah, E minor. Dude, I created like a tiny meme between friends for like a day. Whereas like, here's like the big news of something, and then Patrick's like, and then it reveals what the news is, and he's like, and we did that for like a day with various things. It was hilarious. It's like, for example, new KH news, switch ports, like stuff like that. Ah shit, I just broke Rabbit's chair. Me at 3 a.m. Oh my god, the fucking mailbox! It's the hardest boss in the game, dude. I couldn't get past it. Literally. What about the KH3 mailbox? You know, I forgot that KH3 had a mailbox. Cock W. What? What happened?
Oh. He's the teacher that saves you in front of the class. I see how it is. Hero we don't deserve, but we need. Or whatever the meme is. Switch ports are fine. I mean, I guess. That's copium, dude. Dude, just live at Square Enix's headquarters. Woo woo. Sometimes you fall asleep to stream and wake up to Tigger making the noise. Yeah, it do be that way. At least you wake up to that instead of me yelling balls at the top of my lungs. I watch way too much Simple Flips, dude. Is that a bad thing? You act like that hasn't happened? Fair enough. Ah. Found the memory address for how far the menu has scrolled. That's too bad. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sure. Hey look, it's Eeyore. Who can't even fucking breathe because of how he's going through the lake, but I guess he's just that he's feeling that kind of way. Time for the most riveting part of 100 Acre Wood, where I get to see this fucker walk all the way over to the hill without giving any cares in the world. It's a cool world for speedrunning. Kuwok should be an emote? It should.
I'm not gonna make it, but it should be. Yeah, there's only soup. I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Greatly appreciated. So I'm just glad to be able to hop in live for the first time. Let's go, my guy. I appreciate that. Welcome. I hope we're doing very well. And thank you again for the subscription. Wow, Miss said the full word instead of just sub. Welcome back, Shine. Oh, you're back in the Mist Continent, I see. I think you have to refresh for the thing to go through, but I notice the thingy changed. I tip my beret to you, thank you. Just have one of those clickbaity titles, dude. Every sub I tip my hat. So if you gift like 20 subs, I'll do this for like 10 seconds. Or some shit. Yo, Juris, thank you for the good luck. Is it a beret? I don't actually know, to be TBH honest. I assume so. This is the closest thing to like a beret that I can think of, but maybe it's something else. Can take it off and show us? You're right, I can. If Miss World records this run, he'll take the hat off? Maybe. But if I don't get record this run, I'm never obligated to ever take the hat off from this point forward. It's gotta be 20, right? No way. Okay. Fucking finally, dude. I don't know why that, I swear I've had so many, things the last few days where I hit the thing back at its highest point and it's like 4. I'm just like, dude, fucking how is that a 4 and not a 20? Uh-huh. Blaze it. It's the kind of splits we like to see around here. That looks good on you. Why take it off? See, Henry's got the right idea. My people.
To be fair, regardless of how I feel with or without it, I feel like it's become an integral part of the stream. Like, I'm just a spectator to the real show that's going on up here, dude. This hat. It's the real streamer. I'm just a dude that's possessed by, I mean, Speedrunner who plays the game in the hat and looks cute. So, I mean, it's fine. Wait, is there a cat in the hat? I hope not. It's probably dead if that's the case. Ooh, the triple dice. Reflect. Get fucked, idiot. Oh, I'm the one that got fucked. Actually, he's juking me. Stop juking me, Oogie. I don't like it. That must have hit you pretty hard, Polly, if you still remember that. Damn. That's rough. So that happened like last year? Yeah, I mean, Oogie is pretty annoying when he wants to be in KH1, but I very much would rather deal with KH1 than KH2's Oogie. I can pretty much rally behind that. I fucking despise 2 Oogie so much. Yo, Daylight. That's too bad, though. Sorry that you didn't get your cookie that day. But now you can have all the cookies you want, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna fall. That was exciting. Not so good. Dude, fucking epic. Oh my god, this game is so epic, dude. Hilarious and amazing and cool and stuff. I didn't just get fucking scared the shit out of like 50 times in a row. What the fuck is that? That was one of the most horrifying things I've ever experienced in this video game. I probably should be dead right about now, but thankfully I escaped the death trap. Yo, Pepone, what's up, dude? I'm doing pretty okay. Nice to see ya. There's a spelling bee quiz where I put down break instead of break. Damn. I remember in 3rd grade, I lost because I never heard the word graze before, so I wasn't sure if it was spelled with an S or a Z. And I spelled it with an S, and I was like, fuck. Well, I didn't say fuck, because I was in 3rd grade, but I was upset. English is dumb, I agree. But then I was like, well, that's too bad. Because the only thing you got was like, well, I don't know. I remember there was like cool, like, prizes you could potentially get. Because of how our school handled a few things, which was neato, but it wasn't anything like super important. But when you're a little kid, getting a new toy or some shit, it was like the most pog thing in the universe. So I mean, I guess I was a little upset. But it's like we had tryouts and like playoffs and shit for getting into like the worldwide, not worldwide, like the school-wide spelling bee for each grade. It's like the top 3 from each class would be a part of like that grade's spelling bee competition at the end of the year. And I was like, damn it, dude, I got like 5th out of like 20 people or something. I was like, I wanted to be like top 1. Top 1 is cool. Yo, shine to the sky. Thank you for the 2 months, my dude. Hey! Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. I appreciate that. Thinking I'm getting close to summon animation canceling through PAL PS2? Huh. What I'm finding is more out of bounds kind of stuff for animation canceling. That's strange. Is it like strictly adhered to the PS2 version of the game? I feel like we already had this discussion, but I'm bad with remembering stuff. I think one of my favorite moments from a spelling bee thing, it's like, I think it's a relatively popular video on YouTube, is there's like this kid who asks like its etymology, can you use it in a sentence? And then after they did all that, they said, can you spell it? Because they didn't know what the fuck it was. That was good. Epic plank, dude. Fucking all we need is Ratchet in this bitch, and we got the perfect video game, dude. Streamer says that even though he's never played a Ratchet and Clank game because he's an idiot. That's what I was gonna ask, actually. I'm not sure if Rack on PS5 is a good place to start or not, if I want to actually look into the series. So I kind of held off on it, because I'm not sure. I mean, that's not true. There's also Demon's Souls remake, but I mean, it is a remake, so... That's okay though, because when Sony releases its new thing to have backwards compatibility with the other generations of PlayStation games, I'll get to play that. So it's all good. Or at least that's a big thing that's being hinted at or talked about or rumored about. I thought he, what's it called? Parried or clanked on fucking Goofy or Peter's attack. I didn't think that Blizzard actually went through. Like, see, I thought something like that happened the first time, so that was confusing.
Yo, thank you, Hook, for deflecting the healing missile away from yourself. You're a good tactician there. Big brain struts. That was wow, I'm amazed I didn't best segment. That was a very good split, but I guess I had a fight pretty much just like that the other day. Dude, I love that musical, Pirates on Ice. Wow, I went speedy fast. What the fuck? I didn't even have to grab that fucking ladder. Let's go. I can best segment this split now. Hurry up. Let's take advantage of that. Donald's? Oh, I thought the other dude was dead. Well, this won't be a blue now. Must have picked that up from Neverland. Get that out of my fucking inventory, dude. I don't want that. That was a really good fight, what the fuck? I'm still thinking back to that very first guard armor I had when I did this category, and I'm like never ever in a million years going to improve that segment. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Anyone else remember that? Like, I literally had like the perfect opposite armor, and it's like never, it literally could not have been like any faster. Or at the very least, I'm struggling to figure out how the fuck I managed to save, like, that much time, or, like, go that quickly. Like, that fight I just had was really good, and it was still, like, 2 seconds off what I had the first time. It's like, I don't know what happened, dude. That was wild. Yo, Kat, thank you for the good luck. Yo, Zoim, thank you. I was just sad at the end of last night because I could have gotten to 48 and I fucked up at the very end of the game, but it's okay. I'll hit a 48 relatively soon, could be this run, if things go well, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, if I got 3 249 times and I lost considerable time on one of those, or 2 of those even, toward the very end of the game, 48 shouldn't really be that bad. I feel like 47 would be a bit tricky to manage in this run, but 48 shouldn't be too hard. Forgot to say anything? It's okay. I take no offense if people like cozy lurky time in this stream, so you good. You good, fam. Pokemon on, pants off. Whoa. Alcohol acquired, missed streaming. Okay. Sounds like an interesting night. I was gonna say, like, if one of those things wasn't there, I'd be like, alright, sounds good. But then you threw that in there, I was like, okay, that's interesting. Maybe don't invite me to your party. Nanda is Superman. Dude, the strats, let's go. You ever see Clark Kent and Superman in the same room? Bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Arceus, but sadly I fell off the whole Pokemon hype after Gen 4 Remix, and I haven't really played anything since then, so... Yeah, it's really interesting to be able to note these specific things that are going on in the game, but actually being able to use them practically in KH1 is very hard to encompass. So I do hope for the day, maybe something kind of happens with KH1 where it kind of redefines how things are done to some degree, and it's like it feels different than it was like 10 years ago when speedrunning for it really started picking up. But yeah, I feel like KH1 has a lot of anomalies in terms of just like weird glitchy stuff you can potentially like take advantage of, but actually implementing that's useful in the sensibility of a speedrun
As of right now, not really feasible, but who knows? Maybe we'll have some insano Einstein genius. Like we'll get Sockfolder to come to this game and just like redefine how KH1 speedruns are supposed to be. To be fair, we've already had quite a lot of cool people already look into it, and there's still certain questions we need to figure out, so... It's a marathon, not a sprint. Hopefully we get there someday. You figured something out about the ISG thing to be done on the shadows, but I was just stupid and forgot to unlock the value. Oh. Dude, that was like a pausers moment, and then I was like, damn. That's okay, though. Yo, a tornado? 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 Tornado. Well, he tried. That's okay. I'll be honest in saying I'm not really super, it's not that I'm not interested, but I haven't been paying super close attention to the whole, like, discoveries or just, like, potential revelations of KH1 in terms of, like, memory and addresses and stuff, so I probably wouldn't be the best person to ask as far as, like, looking into certain things. People who have been studying recent stuff that's been looked into would probably be better for that, like Den, Majoris, and a few others. Because I don't really know, like, what the potential for stuff can potentially be outside of recent stuff. You don't know shit. Well, that makes two of us. I mean, I know some stuff, but there's nothing really coming to mind. I'm just like, yeah, just do this. Figure it out. I'm just like, yeah, like, you know what I would love? Figure out how to make hook ship consistent, because no one knows how to fucking do that. And it's probably not realistically doable. Well, I mean, I actually missed there is an answer, and it's called, Do Atlantica. Before you try to go to Neverland. I don't know, to be honest. I remembered from Fino looking at it, he said that the address with hook ship changes like so fucking quickly during the Gummy mission itself that you can't realistically track it. And probably a few other people have looked into it as well and have found similar results, so it's like, if it is manipulable, no one has any idea how the fuck to go about doing that. Doesn't really seem realistic, but who knows? Maybe someday. Yo, Chris, what's up, dude? How's run going? Not bad. Few bad things here and there, but we're green currently, and that's nice. I can't believe people manipulate a step counter and RNG and shit for the PS1 FF games. Maybe not 9, because that game is too sporadic with it. But like step count in FF7, general RNG manipulation in FF8, like some people are crazy with the discoveries they've looked into over time. Do you have any emote slots? I have 8 of them. And I have been extremely lazy in getting new emotes done. Really should do that. You just finished making me an emote? Oh. This motherfucker take my sleepy face and just cut out the background. And said, boom, there's an emote. Is that what happened? Or is it like actually something like unique and stuff that you made? Because that'd be pretty interesting. But if it's Miss Sleeper, I don't know if I'd make it a sub emote. I might just make it a BTTV thing. It is unique? I'll have to look at it later. Or like after this run or something. Ow. Yeah, that's what I've heard from a few people as well, Zlime. It's too bad. Maybe there's like some galaxy brain method people could concoct with stuff, but yeah, it doesn't seem very realistic, sadly. We get Dalmatians for a torn page that's needed to complete 100 Acre Wood. You need 51 Dalmatians returned to the parents in order to get the final torn page. If I didn't get hit by that wyvern, my MP situation would be very good right now, but that's okay. I'll have enough MP to do 2 Ars Arcanums. Or 3 Ars Arcanums, rather, with the addition of the Ether. What does Leah Goofy's nose do? It allows chat to post an emote if they wish, but no one did this time. I really enjoy how easy Maleficent is in this run compared to any percent. Those 2 extra power-ups really make a big difference. Fight goes from being complete fucking mayhem to like actually being pretty consistent. No, Mega Ether, okay. Wow, I am way under damaged. What the fuck? Lame. Yo, back with snacks. What up, my dude? To be fair, that 1 extra MP or MP gift though, delicious. At least in this category, it would be very nice, to be honest, but that's okay. In beginner and level 1, it wouldn't be a big deal, but for Proud and standard, defender drop would actually be quite nice because of that. Thank you for the good luck, Papone. It's okay. Said hi, but didn't wish you luck. It's all good. Come on, Sharkin G. Please be nice. Damn it. He wasn't interested today. Did I not get rid of Ariel's abilities? What the fuck did I do then? Hello?
I have to double check that. Something isn't quite right with my setup. No? What? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, well. I didn't scroll all the way down. That's stupid. Yeah, that would be why, because I took off the other fucking abilities that she had. Oops. Yo, Death, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. Spiral Wave disabled so she doesn't knock Ursula out of my combos. Because if she recovers too soon, I won't hit the HP threshold in order for her to die in 2 cycles. That's just a guarantee that doesn't happen. Obviously, it didn't matter there, but it's a safety precaution. Probably isn't necessary, but I don't want to take any chances when this happens pretty late into the run as well. It's a nice stop face, by the way. What the fuck? Miss Atlantica was pretty bad. Gambling addict spotted. Yo, Violin, what's up, dude? Thank you very much. Ooh, thank you for the Thundara. I appreciate that. Will I scam the gamblers? That's a good prediction. You are brave, sir. Damn, that is a lot of points. What the heck? Oh. I thought, I usually Donald and Goofy like warp right to Sora when the thing fades out, so I thought for a minute they, all the blue, Rhapsodies were still alive. Or something was still alive, that threw me off. Cloud, you're kind of a bitch, you know that? I really hate when he doesn't do the overhanded swing so I can counter him instantly. It's annoying. RNG. Sorry, just had to sneeze really quick there. Sneezed. Sure. Get him, Goofer! Oh, almost. Thought I was gonna get destroyed by the ship again. This has been kind of slow, but that's okay. Oh no. now I can kind of guess what the emote is. I was like, what the fuck is it? Since it wasn't exactly what I thought it was, that's even funnier now. That's really funny. Ow. Not the best split here. Whoa! Oh my god, that scared me. I don't think that would have killed me, but it may have actually. That was rather. I'm happy I noticed that in time because that was not good. It's all good, Explosion. Take care. Thank you for the good luck.
Ta. Soria. Soria. Tomare. Ta. Soria. Ko. Tomare. Ta. Nea. Ta. Tomare. Ha. Doda. Ta. Tomare. Ko. Soria. Tomare. Ha. Ike. Nea. Ko. Oita. 任せとけって。
Yeah, a lot of people would like that Blizz take, but nah. Not gonna do that.
Yo, Generic, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. Wow, really? That's a lot of fucking points? Holy shit. That's way more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like 50k. Damn, dude. That is a lot of points. This just woke up. This hat just woke up in a cold sweat. Yo, Death, thank you. I appreciate that. Dude, Death unites us with the Yoggle. No, the webcam Yoggle. There we go. That's my stupid joke I messed up. Look at these people wanting to fucking do channel point laundering for the hat to come off. SMH. That is true. A corrupted moderator could make the hat come off at any moment, to be honest, if there was a severe channel point pool for predictions. Just feed the person points until they can redeem the hat thing. Where's Scamdy? Bonkgate, never forget. I do remember there was like towards the end of December, I think it was. I forget exactly when all the VIP slots got filled up, but it was like either early January or late December. People were fucking wilding for VIP because there was only a few spots left. Like, we had some insane channel point pools. Like, I think our largest one was like 500,000 at one point. And I was like, holy shit. Yes, VIP slots are limited. I believe a channel cannot have any more than 100 VIP slots, and that's if they have a shitload of people anyway. I have currently 80 slots, and I can hit, what's it called? I can hit another 20 VIP slots if I have 200 people talking in chat simultaneously. With however Twitch dictates that, but it hasn't happened yet. I don't really see that happening unless I get a really massive raid from somebody though, so it's wishful thinking. Pokemon, where are you at? She's banned, I think. Unless she got unbanned, probably. Getting banned on Twitch is like, okay, you've made it, and you've, what's it called? You're relevant enough to get banned and then unbanned and people care about you kind of thing. So I mean, like, until you actually get banned once on the website, you haven't really made it anywhere, is the sad truth. Helped with your raid of one person? Yo, Zoim, thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate that. I hope Stream was good fam and all that. Do we have all the VIP yet? Yes, we do. I think that just did it for us. Thank you so much. Just set a new KH2 speedrun record. That's how fast you went. You were live like for like 5 seconds and you got a record. It was crazy. .03 any percent time. Let's go. DMCA. Hey man, they don't stop playing their fucking music in their lobbies, dude. It's bullshit. I won't stand for this. Ooh, nice. Well, I made the easy cycle because I played well, and he jumped to the right, so no panic here. I didn't get the Pog slide. Bad run. Yo, Egg, what's up? Thank you for the good luck.
I don't know, dude. Maybe someone is just really salty or bitter about something. And they want to try to do stuff to ruin a server for everyone else's experience. You know how people are sometimes. Yeah, and once DMCA came to be a thing with Twitch, I was like, okay, I guess we're just not having any audio for the opening and the ending, and I still mute the opening and ending when I do plaid runs and stuff like that, so yeah. I used to have a meme going where it's like, yeah, dude, I listen to J-pop every day. It's my favorite genre of music. But now that's not very relevant with PC version. Well, I'm bad at video games. I did not think that would warrant a blue menu. I'm a little surprised. That kind of made up for not doing the summon initially.
Thank you, Goofy. Oh, wow. I expected like an enemy or two to still be alive, but then Beast did his thing and like everything was gone, so cool. I don't usually feel that confident about elevator fight unless he does that attack immediately, but I guess if he does it relatively quick, the enemies don't move in time and they still get fucked on. You just found a new boat fight that's consistent? Oh shit. And it sounds like I want to play KH2 again. Because I hate that world so much. Oh, God, I hate that. Fucking collision detection on this dude sometimes is really, inconsistent with how it appears. I don't think I'll get the kill in time. Maybe? Yes, okay, cool. Not bad. We'll take that. Killed him a cycle earlier than I usually do. We'll take that. Yo, Browdery, how are things going? Not too bad. Hope the same is, for you. You're cruising? Are you cruising for a bruising? I hope not.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that he cannot skip because it is unskippable.
Yo, Davey, thank you for the good luck. Not this time. Oh man. We have a chat up in here. Your dad uses that phrase all the time? It's pretty good. Sora. Taco. Yes, I know it's Tanomu, but it's funny. Yo, Escape Speed, what's up, dude? You know you'd save time if you skip this cutscene? True. It's too bad I'm not playing the rando where that's possible. Yeah, Den has made it so that you can skip every cutscene, and there's really no issue with it. He also made it so that if you get 100 points in the first 100 Acre Wood minigame, it ends automatically, which is really nice. Instead of having to wait the full 3 minutes. I'm sure they could, but they just ported the games and that was kind of it. That'd be wild one day if there's just like a random patch out of nowhere where you can start skipping the cutscene. But despite many people complaining about it, they haven't changed it, and obviously with a very simple modification of the game, it's doable and it doesn't break anything, so... It's what we call in the biz, a shrug emoji. Please dodge roll. Those inputs were not the best. Yo, the based MP rage giving me another Ars Arcanum when Goofy got hit there. That was good. Awesome. Cool split, dude. That's awesome, Zoim. I'll have to catch a potential video of that later. Chicken Little summoning KH2 is what Zoim is talking about. Goal time is low 48, high 47, which this run is on pace for if the ending is good, so we'll see what happens. Well, that's not so good, is it? I'm probably gonna get knocked away. Well, that was a crappy way to end this segment off. I rose up a little too high there. I would be very surprised if this dude doesn't use his fucking swing to blow me the fuck away. No. Yeah, I am not surprised. Screwing this fight up pretty bad. That sucked. Yeah, I got blown by Chernobog. How'd I know he was gonna do that? Because I saw he did his fire-breathing move to start off with, which means if you don't lower his HP enough by the time he has that pattern going on, that's one of his first few moves he does to start the fight off. So when I saw that and I didn't get the optimal start to the fight, I knew I was kind of gonna lose a lot of time there. It's too bad. The answer is I've played this game way too fucking much, and I know more than anyone probably should. But I recognize specific patterns and know what's going to happen when certain things go a particular way. Yes, I do the 3 hits to get damage storage. It's mostly just to get the finisher off, and then once the finisher is off, he will, Mushu will do a lot of damage from damage storage. Whatever, I guess. That was a really awkward final rest. And it's important also to note that damage storage is active when it recognizes the last attack you queued up as a finisher. It can get cancelled and it would still work. I learned that from one of my runs I did recently. Like, I literally just barely got the input in to start up a finisher, got hit out of it on Ansem 4, and I still got damage storage. So as long as the game recognizes the last thing you inputted to do is a finisher, doesn't even have to connect, doesn't even have to fully do anything, as long as in memory it knows that's what you asked it to do. Damage storage is active at the moment you queue up a finisher. Shit is poppin'. Hey man, I lost a run that was further ahead at non-final fights last night. So don't celebrate too early, like I did. Just had 2 really rough splits back to back. Not a good omen for the very end.
When you have a combination of either 11 MP or enough MP plus a certain amount of cheers, you can use Simba on every wave after the invisible group. And fully charge Simba up, and it destroys every single enemy. So you really only have to fight the behemoth in the first 2 waves, and then if you get Simba off in time and you have enough MP plus cheers to fill up the gauge enough in order to one-shot enemies, that's all you have to do. That's not good. I've been getting kind of owned in this end of the world, and I don't really like that. Not supposed to lose time here. English name for this Keyblade is Oathkeeper, that I'm currently using. Not a very good answer too. Sloppy. Well, I really hate to say this, but this end of the world's been really bad. In general, just not catastrophic yet, but it's been very, very mediocre. I keep losing like 5 to 10 seconds in a number of areas, and I'm just not playing as well as I should. Little underwhelming.
癒しをうわそりゃいけどうだ
That would have been so nice if I got the crit there, but oh well. Actually, a pretty good artillery though. We take that.
風よとどめだそりゃとどめだどうだ力をいけ力をどうだそりゃ燃えろいけグーフィーよしいけどうだ守りをくらえいけくらえいけ力をいけグーフィー癒しを守りを
Really, man? That's so fucking lame.
グーフィー癒しをくらえいけ力をどうだ力を
Well, for what it was, not a bad fight, but face is so fucking annoying, dude. I'm happy that it ended as well as it did, but man, for a few seconds there, that was so frustrating. Waiting to... I'm in. Well, 248 is nice either way. Wish it was a low 48, because I definitely should have, but 48 is good. Will say though, prior to World of Chaos, not a very good end of the world, unfortunately. Like, Chernobog was sloppy, Final Rest wasn't the best. Bars. First two Ansem fights could have been better. But then once I got to World of Chaos, that was actually pretty good, so... You take what you can get. It's no different than having a really good pre-Final Fights End of the World and having a crappy World of Chaos, to be honest, so I mean it kind of balances out.